Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's always Chris here with another speed build. This one is called Bargain Bin Shops, and there's not just one shop, there is 4 shops. There is a coffee shop, there is a bakery, there is a florist, and there's also a candle shop. Yes, so this is Bargain Bin. Usually a house is here in Willow Creek, and I wanted to go ahead and add a corner shop to this neighborhood because I wanted our Sims to be able to come here on a Sunday or a Saturday morning, whatever, and grab some coffee, grab a donut, grab a candle. It's an all-in-one shop, plus it's a bargain. You get coffee, donuts, flowers, and candles for a very, very, very low price. So I did go ahead and decided that I wanted this to be like a family-owned business. So everybody in the family kind of has like their own thing. Like if it's either the bakery, they're attending the coffee shop, whatever one their heart desires. But this is like a family business. So it kind of reminds me of when I was younger and how we would go to the bakery as kids and we would walk all the way down this main drag to get the most famous stromboli from this little Italian bakery. And so that's what I had in mind when I was building this. So right now we are looking at the coffee shop, and you can hire a vendor and wait until you see that I got like all fancy with the books on the windowsill and just like the nooks and crannies of this place. It's so completely like comfy. It's a shop that you kind of want to hang out. Like you don't want to go to work. You know what? You can even play The Sims here and do some research for your term paper that's due on Monday, and it's now Sunday. But I think the most favorite part of this store right here, the cafe or the coffee shop, whichever you want to call it, is all the books on the windowsill. I really, truly, like, that just called out to me. I'm like, we need to do that because, you know, what's a coffee shop without books? Kind of like Barnes & Noble, when we used to be able to go there before COVID and just hang out in the coffee shop, grab your coffee, and go find a place to go sit down and read books, look through magazines, whatever. I miss those days. I'm actually thinking about going back over to Barnes & Noble and just sitting on the ground and reading a book because I really miss that. They don't have chairs anymore because of COVID. Hopefully one day they'll do that. They'll have like our sofas, leather couches, whatever. You know, like we need a comfy place to sit. So this coffee shop, I just like, I don't know, it just really like popped out to me. I put in a couple coffee mugs like hanging around, like, you know, like not people littering or anything like that, but just like, you know, coffee mugs maybe for sale. A lot of things you could not sell or set for sale in this store because they are debug items. But I figured you guys could probably do that, like set whatever you want for sale and stuff like that. But I love how this coffee shop also has a little area where you can kind of sit by the fire if it's cold outside. This is the bakery. The bakery was kind of a mess for me because I kind of didn't know what to put in besides cupcakes and cakes and stuff. But you notice that in the debug, when you go to place a plate, it looks like a cake in the inventory or in the catalog. But when you go to place it, it's like an empty plate. So you will see that behind the store here, we do have downstairs. And that is a place where you can also make cupcakes. You can sell them fresh and put them in the little freezers and set them for sale. So kind of cool. Like there's a lot of ideas popping through my head with this build, and I just like, I wanted it to make it as realistic as possible. Kind of like a place where, you know, you just come to chill. You want to skip work. Or this is a place where even if we're going through quarantine, we can still come and enjoy a cup of coffee. You just got to keep your 6 feet distance. All right. But yeah, so this room was kind of like, I wanted to make it tiny. Like there's just a cash register and there's a couple other little knickknacks and stuff. But I love those coffee bags that you can get. They're really cool. And I added in some cupcakes as well. and you cannot eat them, of course. I don't know, can you? I think you can, but you can't set them for sale. So, yeah, that's something you guys will have to figure out. But I love sizing up that milk jug. Oh, I loved it, and added more like coffee mugs and stuff like that. You know, what's a bakery without coffee, fresh coffee that you can buy for a very, very, very low price. I even added the sack lunches too, and like a little. I tried to add like a little gift box, you know, for the coffee mugs. Um, but yeah, the debug items are just way too much. Way too much debug items, and the like ideas are like endless when it comes to debug. There's always something you can find. Um, but yeah, so this is our bakery, and I added in some stuff from I think we have Snowy Escape in here, but I kind of wanted to add some cabinets in and stuff like that. Snowy Escape we do have, and but like a bread box, I tried to make them like stackable. Kind of didn't work, but this wall I really like. I kind of put these pictures up on the shelf to kind of make them look like they were sitting on the shelf instead of just hanging from the wall. So that's a cool idea, and just kind of like mix up the photos here, added in some old ones. And I don't know where we're going next, but I'm pretty sure we're on the outside. So this is my favorite. I really just truly like this build a whole lot. I wanted to incorporate more of the plants and the flowers. So we have sections where you can kind of just go off to the side and read a book with your coffee, with your newspaper, whatever. You kind of want to just like check social media. But, you know, passerbys are going to be like, I want to go there. And that's what a lot of people do here in Willow Creek. And I will show you guys at the end of this video what neighborhood we are in. But I've been working on this neighborhood in particular ever since Paranormal Pack came out. So here is the back. I made a little patio for the coffee shop. Now, this is really cool because I kind of kept in mind where, you know, you're not allowed to use the bathroom. You know what I mean? Like, so if you want to go to the back patio, you have to buy a cup of coffee, you know, to just go sit out on the back patio. But what my point is, what I'm trying to say is that I kind of made my own bathroom. So the bathroom is outside. It's open to the public. I wanted to make it like a public bathroom. But there's no bathrooms like inside any of the shops. I kind of didn't want to take away from the shops. So it's like a really cool area. Like I just, you know, there's a coffee vendor on the side, and here we are, we're looking at the other two stores. So this would be the candle store and the florist. And I did end up putting in a yard sale table, and you can sell like your little goodies or whatever. And keep in mind, this is a retail shop. It's not a cafe, but you can also, you know, hire a vendor. But the florist shop, you will see in a few minutes that Chris was just like, oh, a flower shop. And I really wanted it to stand out. Like, I wanted it to be like Willow Creek's best flower shop in town. Like, you know, Willow Creek's finest florist doing her, you know, her what's it called, her flower arrangements and stuff like that. But there's a variety of flowers that you can grab. So in these shelves from Eco Lifestyle, oh gosh, I mean, they're so nice. I love the wood tones of Eco Lifestyle. I don't know, they're so nice. Eco Lifestyle and Seasons, I love their tones, sorry. But I added in some nifty knitting as well, and I just filled these tables up with plants and flowers of all kinds for every season, whatever reason. Buy a flower. Oh my goodness, I'm having way too much fun. So I just kind of like packed up this wall with tons of plants of all different kinds, and it's kind of funny because the next room is even worse. It is so cluttered, it's not even funny. And keep in mind, Chris did not add in any detectors, like smoke detectors or smoke alarms or any of that. But there is plants. You can tell this is the plant area. This is the candle shop because there's just so many of them. And I went back and I added more. Added in some reeds. Wreaths? Yeah, wreaths. Oh my goodness, I'm so bad. Hanging leaves, hanging plants. Oh my goodness. All right, here's the candle shop, and this is scary. This is quite scary because there's so many candles, and like, what happens if our Sims bump into them? Are they gonna catch fire? They probably will. but I'm not good with the red shelf. Like I said, I don't know. I just can't get the hang of it. It's probably very simple, but Chris just hasn't learned how to do it just yet. So I kind of just made them like look like they were stacking up. But I filled this basket shelf up with some candles as well, and we have different assortments of candles. And I wanted to make each section different, like seasons, like spring, summer, winter, fall, stuff like that. But it kind of did not work out like I wanted it to. But yeah, this is just, this is a candle shop. Like walking past it, it's a candle shop. But yeah, it is. It is really cool. And I just wanted to really make this a shop that our Sims would want to come to. And I added in some snowy escape lanterns and some like candles with like little what do you call them? Like wreaths or whatever. I like the teapot with the candle. That's good as well. So we're coming towards the end of this video, and I have some other candles, of course, that we're gonna add. We're gonna add in and make this like a little, like a center section of this shop right here. But I think that's basically it. But if you guys wanted to download this lot, it's on the gallery under Just Being Chris. Just Being Chris. And this lot is called Bargain Bin Shops. So go ahead, take a look, my friends. Let me know. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Let me know in the description, or the comments down below. Sorry, comments down below. If there is anything in particular that you would like for me to build in the future. I totally forgot to add that we did have to add in a recycler, because how are you going to make candles without bits and pieces? Yeah, that was quite fun. But this is play tested. It's fully furnished, and it's functional. I tested it out. Remember, you do have an apartment down below, so your Sims can stay here as well. And we have our cupcake factory, and we have a little kitchen off to the side with a bathroom and stuff like that. So this is only accessible to the household members or or employees. And but yeah, there is a couple things that you might notice. You might also notice that there is eventually a gravestone or an urn, because Travis Scott did pass away on this lot. I was working him too hard on his first day. He got heat exhaustion and he died. Sorry. But I put his urn downstairs as well, because we don't have a cemetery in the Sims 5. Chris should. I mean, how many Sims has Chris killed by accident? A handful, okay? I mean, that's what happens when you're focused on building and not gameplay. Yeah, so I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of this video. I'm going to leave some screenshots, and I'm going to stop talking because I've been talking for 13 minutes straight without a breath. And I will see you all in the next video, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.